Brucon. Galakron. Yeah, we haven't seen Galakron in a long time. What do you think? Guff or Galakron? Guys, what are you feeling? Guff? Galakron. We're doing one or the other. We just used his passive, so. Not that I usually pick Rockmaster anyway. I don't really like him all that much. I hate the fact that you have to keep something in your hand. It'd be cool if it was like copy the leftmost card on your field. Like get a copy of the leftmost card. Go for Galakron, guys. What are you feeling? Galakron? Alright. Galakron it should be then. Going for it. If you're silent, silent is compliant. If some people say stuff and you don't, so. Feel free. Guys, hop in chat. Let me know what you want to see me play.
What's your strategy this time?
It's more fun when it's more interactive. For probably you guys, I would think. Beasts, dragons, elementals, mechs, and murlocs. I think that it would be a fantastic beast game. Or dragons, maybe. Beasts or dragons? Yeah, that's alright.
Have a good battle, friend.
Wow, what a jerk. That's okay.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Extra money. I'm actually gonna buy Dozy Whelp and Big Bit of Banana. Can't come back from yeah. We took 3 damage on round 1. We lose. Might as well just quit now. That's it. Concede. Just do a game. Just like play a day and just do not accept anything but a perfect run. As soon as you lose 1 round, you just quit the game.
Oh, it's okay. We all hit some bumps now and then.
Auto assembler. Doing it. Probably could have given them apples, but I didn't, so. Lullaby maybe? I don't know. You got a spicy pretzel mustard. I'm gonna go with the auto assembler. Let's see if we can get a gold copy. I went to go for the auto assembler build the other day and we ended up with like, I don't know, the biggest cluster of minions on the field known to man. It worked. We ended up going with like, honestly, a pretty similar lineup, but we went with freaking everything, so we'll let that give us some extra automaton summons. A gold copy of that with a couple engineers and it's like game over for them. Alright, 3 again. It's pretty much, you know, that's it. We're just getting wrecked. 2. Let's do Enchanted Lasso. 1 refresh. If we could take that element, let's see. Get it. Yeah! That could not have gone better. And we'll change that into a Noia module. Wow. That's perfect. Wind Fury, Divine Shield, Taunt, and we'll just work on going up a tier. We can grab the Careful Investment next turn too. That was amazing. We can do, so we'll have 7 gold to work with, which is all 3 of those. What do you got, Phelan? I think it should be pretty, all we need is Reborn on it, and that'll pretty much be all we need.
Don't be shy. I am a man of people.
And we get the summon. And we win the round. Doesn't he actually say that?
Nice work out there.
And an automaton?
Pressure.
Alright, we'll do all three of these. I'll freeze.
Tactical choice.
Freeze, grab all those. I have the spicy pretzel mustard achievement for getting a perfect run. I didn't know you were talking about the achievement. I don't even, honestly, I've seen most of the achievements. Oh, well, I've seen a lot of the achievements pop up, minus like, I don't know, I'm sure you have like rank achievements, but I don't know. I don't even, honestly, half the time I can't remember how to even change character portraits, so like I think every time I go to see like what customizations I can have for my character portraits, I get like, it takes me like 15 minutes to figure it out. I always forget.
I think you can win this thing.
I don't know, where do I change the board? Yeah, I'll change it after this run. After this run, we'll change it, customize it a little bit, just for you. So you can be satisfied with what you have to look at.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Okay. Your first death rattle each combat triggers an extra time. Absolutely. No, we're gonna not use that. But we got 2 extra automatons. I'm gonna go with Kurt. Or Bahadir. How am I saying that? Am I saying it wrong? I'm sure I am. How's it going? If I'm gonna take you home, you might at least look pretty doing it. If I'm gonna take you out, you better dress up. Alright, so auto assembler is going to go off twice first time. It dies. So we're going to get 2 extra automatons right off the bat. This should grow pretty well. We are only on turn 6, so going into turn 6 combat, we just got the phylactery. We can get a triple on that. And then we're going to go up to tier 4 so we can get reborn on the assembler. And we should be able to summon a ton of automatons every turn.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Why? Why does he have a macaw? It doesn't make any sense. Woo! There we go. Look at those big robots. Unbeatable this early on. Nice thing about using the death rattle comp for summoning the automatons too is it kind of counters murlocs if anybody's even going murlocs.
Your minions really
What is
pulled
going
their
on
weight.
here? Alright, tier 4. Let's see what we can find. Nothing.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
I might grab that scavenge for parts next turn. Yeah, don't care what we pick there. Alright, freeze it. I'm gonna grab scavenge for parts, and I'll change the sprightly scarab into a 4. So that I have a, well, I'll have a shot at the claw to give the auto assembler a reborn. Ah, you know what? Never mind. I could have just done a refresh. If we just get a refresh, we can get another auto assembler. It'd be more worthwhile. Yeah, she'd be like, man, that guy's freaking OG. He's using the stock background, basic Bob, serving up, I don't know, hella basic drinks. and he's still kicking ass. Like, imagine if he, like, it just
You can win this.
lets you know, like, man, if I had this, I don't know, crazy, tricked out stream, I would just be doing too good. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. If everything was awesome, I'd be too powerful. The end. Now look at that. I'm just using robots. Summoning robots, and you can tell.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Man, nothing. Let's hit a 4, see what we can get. That sucks. Sure. We're just gonna refresh at 4, because everything that I want is at 4, except for the... What's her face there? The engineer. Need reborn. Or an automaton to get a triple to try for the engineer. That was the other option. And we did not get that. Double death rattles though. So we get an extra death rattle on our phylactery. So extra time, that's gonna be 3 more automatons. All we need is a gold auto assembler now with reborn. And it's pretty much game over, I think. No, not bad at all.
Gunning for you. Watch out.
I wasn't really thinking about Titus as one of the things I wanted on my field yet, but that works like perfectly. Extra summon. Those are huge robots. This guy's like literally almost out. We're actually... It's a 5-round win streak. One guy's out. We're not even close to feeling anything painful. Probably shouldn't have had a frozen tavern there, but that's okay. I'm gonna go with the tier 7. If we get a Boommobile or a Varian or an Obsidian Ravager, because why not? Is what busted? No, extra time and extra time, so it just triggers an extra time each, so it's just 2. It doesn't trigger your death rattles twice. Otherwise, yeah, it would. It's probably why it doesn't do it. Be way too strong. This is the combo that I was trying to get before. Granted, I want this gold, not this, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. Elementals. That fountain pen. Your elementals that give stats grant an extra +4, +2. Is it enough? Minions in the tavern at 4/4. I feel like it's pretty crappy. Honestly, +4, +4 for an elemental build is kind of garbage, because the whole point is for them to buff the tavern. Why would you go with something that only gives them 4/4? I'm sure they had another, like, a better option, right?
You got this. You're way ahead.
Yeah, that's kind of the trade-off, is that Baron, 2 Barons works, unlike 2 Barans, which don't. Ooh. Okay. That's gonna be a loss on that round. Yikes. 11 damage. And he's gonna be much stronger. Those death rattles. It's gonna make his tavern enormous. The Boommobile. That is what we wanted. It can work on the automaton too. But we got the reborn on that, so let's get a gold copy. We're gonna do tier 5, see if we can get engineer. Of course not. And let's just do some refreshes for 2 more auto assemblers. We need the auto assembler. Monstrous Macaw. I mean, Macaw, attack, 3 copies. That thing will take a few tries to die. It won't necessarily come back, but it's only going to go off... It'll go off twice. But the Macaw will be dead, theoretically. It's worth a gamble. As long as the bird dies, it's fine. Could also do something like that. If I can get Wind Fury on this automaton too. But that'll die, right? So bird dies. It could go bad. Could go good, could go bad. The extra death rattle though, no matter what, is gonna be better for the auto slumber, because even if this dies and summons 2, we get... I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how this works. I think it's gonna work well. Yeah, look at that. And it comes back just like it. And it'll kill himself, so we get the extra 2. Look at all those summons. Oh yeah, I absolutely would have seen like 30 of them by now. If we're looking for something, we're almost never going to find it. That's why I found Titus. I wasn't looking for him yet.
You're good at this.
Wow, an Arcane Behemoth. That's so fancy. There's the... Oh, it's an apprentice, not an engineer. There's the Kangor's apprentice. So... Now I'll probably get rid of the Macaw. And I'm going to give that...
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
So I'm going to give this... Wind Fury. I'm going to put that there. Something like this, maybe? No. Yeah? It's still going to... I don't know. We'll go with it. As soon as I get the auto assembler gold, I can get rid of the automaton. Summon the first 2 mechs that died this combat, and it doubles it. So theoretically, my first 2 that will die is going to be the automaton, because he'll attack twice, probably kill himself. And then the auto assembler will die and summon a bunch. Which means that when she dies, if it's after everything else... Actually, you know what? Let's do
I didn't like that one.
this.
Here's a gold.
That's what I meant. I kept calling her an engineer. For whatever reason, I thought it was like engineer apprentice or something.
Let's see if you can
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It's not the first time. I feel like there is something called an engineer, but it might just be totally off my rocker. Again, would not be surprised. Ah, we lost it on some free summons. Damn. But we won the round. Unfortunately, she's not dead yet. But we are in the top 4, right? Yeah, we are. All 3 of them are so close to dying. Elementals. What's he gonna have? I can't believe we haven't seen another auto-assembler yet. Nobody else is... Was anybody going mechs other than us? No, literally no one. Dragons, dragons, elementals, elementals, dragons, elementals, dragons. And we can't find a freaking auto-assembler while we're still at tier 4. Nah, prosthetic hand. That works. That'll actually work fine for that. Gold copies. Kangor can summon gold copies and we can just skip all the...
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
That is absolutely the only problem with it. Go with like an old school... If I can get another automaton with Reborn, like another gold automaton with Reborn, that would work. You know what? Let's do it anyway. This might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
I was kind of going off the assumption that something was going to be huge here. He is out. It worked. I figured he was going to have 1 or 2 really big elementals. Last 2, we're going against the dragons, and we just beat them a couple rounds ago. Let's get... I don't know... Yeah, I didn't really want anything. I don't know why I did that. I actually just... I don't know. Kind of want... Another automaton isn't terrible. The golds are really what we want. Actually, I can throw that dragon right in the middle, and that's not bad. Actually, putting him first, even. Dragons? Yeah. So if we do Sindorai first instead of, well, no, and an adjacent minion, kind of the same thing as Sindorai for us. I have no idea how that got there. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Just kind of like refreshing, because we can. There's not much we need to do to the field anymore. We'll go up a tier. Next term. No Varians yet either. No Varian. We did get the Boommobile, which we didn't end up needing anymore. This is such an old school build. Automaton, Apprentice.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Okay, well, at least they didn't kill Titus. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That is kind of the best way that this round could have gone, considering we're going to lose overall. These dragons are way too big. But, still felt pretty good about it. 22. We're still in it for one more round. Peggle Fishing Rod, what do you got for us? This is an oldie, but hey, there we go. Divine Shield too. This is an oldie but goodie comp we got going on here. I'm just gonna play this just to buff them up.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Yeah, we'll go up tier.
Great! I can bring in more powerful minions now. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
I said, I'm not gonna win this one, but did a pretty good job holding their own. Wow, a Fireforged Evoker. See how this last round goes. Either way, we got a pretty solid win. We're coming in second, I think, but they lived with 1 HP. That's I actually love when that happens. I'm happy for them. Oh, gross. Alright, they changed up their comp and it totally got us. 100%. Yeah. They really wanted that win. They didn't even need to change their comp, they just did it anyway. I feel like that never works for me. And the Roaring Rallier is kind of almost kind of pointless, I think, but not a big deal. Alright, second place. I think that was a pretty solid game. Went that old school mech route. There's nothing wrong with playing the OG.